And so what if the big painting looks a little different from the sketch? You know, doesn't matter. It's another life form. And so there's no worry about following the sketch exactly right now. You're just getting a sense of what this big canvas is requiring slowly as you work on it. So you mass it all in and you get a sense of the scale of everything and the power of the scene. You see the areas they're going to be part of the light effect. I'm not working on too much right now in this stage. In fact, I have to load up on everything. So I've used up all my medium now. And I gotta add some more. And I'm taking my sun thickened oil and adding a little turp to it. Actually about 50-50. I'm keeping it very, very flat. I'm not adding texture or anything to this painting at this point. It would be a mistake, because if you move something around, then it would be harder to mask it later on. I think the most important thing on a commission this size is to get a convincing sense of depth. Now, luckily, these paintings are going to be hung way high up, so they have to read from a distance. So they have to be clear, and the detail is important, but the detail, you know, is going to be a little less important, and the design, the overall design and values of everything, more important, slightly more important. So I'm pretty happy right now with the fidelity of the finished design to my initial concept. So Well, it looks like a lot of scribbles right now. I'm going to resist the temptation to go start finishing anything at this point until I live with the composition. I'm just going to throw a little green in here just to help me out here. So with early morning light, there's a very big challenge in getting the delicacy of the light and the deep color, especially when it's up against a distant mountain. So you have to leave that part of the canvas blank at this stage. At least that's the way I do it. And then slowly work on that in your next sitting. So you don't even have to delineate the exact point of the horizon line at this phase. You join the water and the sky together, they're already so close and they're so related to each other to begin with, but you don't need really to have a definite line at this stage, just rough idea. And that'll create a sense of depth and mystery. Well, I'm pretty happy with this start, and it looks crazy, but I broke the ice. I got my major masses in, and I had time to look at what I've done and live with it a little while and start imagining it a little bit more finished. And then I could, at this point, I can very easily change the shape of a mountain or push one way or the other. Nothing is totally set in concrete or anything. See, that mountain's in there. You don't see it very much anymore, but I know it's in there. And I can sort of feel it in the mist. And I don't have to differentiate it right now. I can sort of just get a line in there to let me know it's there. And then leave it there. It goes way back. The important thing is not to